Mm. Yo, off top, I be feeling like a lot of restaurants, they don't give you enough food. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if you order 3 meals from a restaurant, that should be like a daily serving of food. You know what I mean? There should be someone holding restaurants accountable for that shit. Like, ordering 3 meals and saying, "Is this a daily serving of food?" You know what I mean? Um, because if you're going to a restaurant and you're paying more and it's more whatever, you should get what you're paying for. And if you're paying for a meal, you should get a meal's worth of food. Now, some restaurants put too much food, but that's not a bad thing. Just don't eat it all. Um, but for a lot of people, the way this economic system works, if you pay, if you pay more, and I understand it's like a service. It's not just on the farmer now. It's on, you know, the farmer and the grocer. It's the farmer and the cook. And so I get it. As an artist, but that's part of it too. Um, Low key, I feel like there's different categories of restaurants because some restaurants you'll pay like $80 for this small ass little thing, but you gotta remember, uh, you know, culinary chefs are artists. A lot of, I feel like every chef is an artist. Well, most chefs a lot of them chefs, every chef is a creator or a recreator. I mean, well, no, I wouldn't say that. Well, they're creating in some sense, but it's like, and like a following a template. Like, this is the recipe. I follow this. Now, if you're a creative artist, if you're a chef and you're an artist, you know what I mean? Where you tweak little things and, let me attention to detail, you know what I mean? I'm cool with you doing $80 for a fucking lamb chop, you know what I mean? I have no problem with that. What you're giving us is art. You're giving an experience. You're not telling us that you're gonna leave full. You're doing it as an art form. You know what I mean? It's just people should know going into something, I'm doing this as an art form. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't just be because I think some restaurants are just like food places, This is a service, you know what I mean? Like, this is a mandatory service. Like, I don't have time to cook. I need something to eat. You know what? Let me go to a restaurant. I'm out in town. I want to see my friends, my family. Let me go to a restaurant. Um, yeah, no. I guess we should subcategorize restaurants then. Um, this is an establishment of food. This is an establishment of art. You know what I mean? My art is expressed through a culinary experience compared to like where I might. Well, I'll do culinary too. Um, I feel no bounds as an artist. You know. Um, yeah. My artistry is very liberated. You know what I mean? Um, but it's like where Kanye might make an album and then have people go to bonfires. It's the same thing. You know, a chef makes a specific recipe. Now, the person who made that recipe was an artist, whether they realize it or not. You're an artist, you're a scientist, you're a technician, all the same thing. Well, depends, because No, it's not all the same thing, but sometimes they can, you know, come together and be something. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah. That's true. But so I guess to sum this up into the first thought, if you are a restaurant that is a service, like as in terms of you come here to get your meal, you know what I mean? You should be held, you know, because ultimately that's what business is about. Business is not about making money. Business, the reason that we have businesses in the first place, if you look at the fundamental whatever, it's product. It's we have careers, but really what it is, we've gotten all backwards. Like, or you, because I don't look like that. I don't look at things like that. You go into something to contribute to society. What can I do for society? It's just, yeah. Oh yeah, I don't mind coding. I don't mind being an IT guy. A lot of people like, you might be an IT guy at a school and you don't feel like, yo man, I really help these kids out. You know what I mean? These kids are able to get a solid education and be able to do cool things because, you know what I mean? I make sure there's always internet. I make sure that there's no viruses and, you know, all the other things. You know, I really contribute to these people's lives. Like, a lot of people don't think of it like that. They're like, man, I'm so much smarter than this. Like, I could be developing my own software. Like, a lot of people are like, man, I don't care about this job. I'm an IT guy. What good is an IT guy? And I think I'll just answer that. You know, you provide platform for these kids, young people, to get an education and be able to get to do as many things as, you know, they apply themselves to. You know what I mean? By you doing your job, you're not only doing your job, you're doing everybody else's. Because not only are you staying out of the way, but you're actually contributing to society and keeping a more functionable society. You know what I mean? By you being the best, you know, Staples employee, you know what I mean? You help me as a rapper and an artist. You help the politician as a politician. You help the fighter pilot. You help the pilot fly planes. By you being on time, early, ready, prepared, knowledgeable, you're not only doing your job, you're doing everybody else's. You know what I mean? Because you're making everybody else's job so much easier. Um, to be honest.